Most women won't admit this, but these 6 behaviors are pure stupidity. And the worst part? They don't even realize they're doing them. Being smart isn't just about IQ, it's about how you handle yourself. And some women sabotage their own lives without even realizing it. According to Stoicism, true wisdom comes from logic, discipline, and self-awareness, not emotional overreactions or chasing validation. But here's the problem. Too many women let their emotions control them, make excuses for their failures, and reject hard truths. When I say stupid, I'm not talking about intelligence. I'm talking about a lack of wisdom, a lack of self-awareness. The kind of mindset that keeps women stuck in toxic cycles. If she does these 6 things, it's a red flag. Let's get into it. 1. She's always in drama and gossip. A wise person focuses on what they can control, not pointless drama. But a foolish woman? She thrives on chaos. If she's constantly in fights, feuds, and gossip, she's choosing stupidity over peace. She always knows who's fighting, who's cheating, and who said what about who. But what does she actually gain from it? Nothing. Stoicism teaches that your energy should be spent on self-improvement, not tearing others down. Yet, some women waste their time dissecting other people's lives, stirring up conflict, and playing the victim when it backfires. Think about it. Have you ever seen a truly successful, happy woman constantly wrapped up in drama? No. Because she understands that focusing on her own life is the key to success. Gossip is a distraction, a cheap way to feel superior while accomplishing nothing. A woman who constantly gossips shows she has nothing valuable going on in her own life. A smart woman doesn't have time for that. She's busy improving herself. 2. She can't control her emotions. Stoicism values emotional discipline as a sign of strength. But let's be real. How many women explode over the smallest inconvenience? If a man doesn't text back fast enough, she spirals. If she has a bad day at work, she takes it out on everyone around her. Rage texting, crying over minor things, throwing tantrums in public, it's all a lack of emotional intelligence. A truly smart woman knows how to pause, reflect, and respond with logic, not impulse. She understands that being controlled by emotions leads to regret, saying things she doesn't mean, making reckless decisions, and pushing people away. Look, we all have emotions. But the difference between a wise woman and a foolish one is how she handles them. The strongest women don't let their feelings run the show. They acknowledge them, process them, and respond in a way that maintains their power. If she lets her emotions dictate her actions, she's making herself weaker. No man, job, or friend respects someone who is ruled by their feelings instead of reason. 3. She seeks external validation. A self-assured person doesn't need approval from others. But in today's world, too many women rely on likes, comments, and attention to feel valuable. If she posts every single thing for validation, she's exposing her insecurity to the world. Let's break it down. Why does she need strangers to approve of her life? Why does she need compliments from random men online to feel beautiful? It's because she hasn't built real confidence. A wise woman understands that confidence comes from within, not from social media approval. If her self-worth is tied to attention, she's always going to feel empty. Why? Because validation is like a drug. You get a quick high, but then you need more, and more, and more. A truly strong woman doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. She knows her value, with or without an audience. The moment she stops seeking outside validation is the moment she gains real power over her own life. 4. She blames everyone else. A strong person takes responsibility. A weak one plays the victim. And some women, they refuse to take accountability for anything. If her job sucks, her friends suck, and all her exes were toxic, the common denominator is her. But instead of self-reflection, she points fingers. Her boss is jealous, her friends are fake, her ex-boyfriend was narcissistic. Yet she never stops to ask, what role did I play in these situations? Stoicism teaches us that personal growth starts with owning our mistakes and learning from them. But some women would rather stay in a cycle of failure than admit they might be the problem. Why? Because taking responsibility means admitting you have the power to change. And change requires effort. Blaming others is easy. Fixing yourself takes real courage. And the sad truth is, a woman who refuses to take accountability will never truly grow. She'll just keep repeating the same mistakes, convincing herself the world is out to get her. But the world isn't the problem, her mindset is. 5. She values luxury over character. Material things don't bring inner peace. Yet, some women measure their worth by what they own, not who they are. If she cares more about designer bags, expensive shoes, and flexing a lifestyle she can't afford, she's lost. It's not the luxury that's the problem. It's when materialism replaces self-worth. A woman who chases status symbols but neglects her character is setting herself up for failure. Think about it. What happens when beauty fades? What happens when the money disappears? If she's built her entire identity around what she owns, she'll have nothing left. A truly intelligent woman understands that wealth isn't just money. It's wisdom, discipline, and self-respect. She invests in her mind, her health, and her future, not just her closet. She builds real security through skills, knowledge, and meaningful relationships. Because at the end of the day, luxury can be taken away, but character stays with you forever. 6. She can't handle constructive criticism. Growth comes from listening and learning, but a foolish woman sees criticism as an attack. Tell her something logical, and she gets defensive instead of improving. That's choosing ignorance. Stoic philosophy teaches that feedback is a gift. Even harsh truths help us evolve. But too many women today reject any form of criticism. If you point out an issue, they'll call you toxic or negative, instead of taking a step back and reflecting. Here's the reality. If you can't handle criticism, you'll never improve. Successful women listen, adapt, and grow. Weak women refuse to hear the truth and stay stuck in the same bad habits. And let's be honest, if someone gets defensive every time they're told something they don't like, it's because deep down, they know it's true. A woman who refuses to learn, who shuts down when challenged, is choosing to stay stagnant. And in life, if you're not growing, you're falling behind. At the end of the day, wisdom isn't about how much you know, it's about how well you live. A woman who constantly engages in drama, lets her emotions control her, seeks validation, blames others, chases materialism, and rejects constructive criticism is setting herself up for failure. But the good news? These behaviors can be unlearned. Growth is a choice, and the moment you decide to take responsibility, control your emotions, and focus on becoming better every day, you've already separated yourself from the crowd. The question is, will you choose wisdom or stay stuck in the same cycles? With that said, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. And until next time.